And welcome back to this Black History Month series. Today's February the 27th, and we're talking about the Negro Problem and how to solve it. The NEAth 2021. You have been witnessing the strength of street knowledge, this Black History Month series with CWBA, N.W.A, and CANADA. Finally, to create a more perfect union that we all deserve. It's time for a complete paradigm shift in how we do things, how we run our organizations, and how we operate our country and our institutions. The problems that are facing us are too deep and too wide to simply reform one area or another. We need a thorough rethink in how we do things, a comprehensive one, long-lasting, so that each new approach in each area supports the success of the others. Conceptual approaches in several areas will be given in this series. Find out more about what we're talking about. Click down below in the notes, open them up, and read them. Today, we're going to talk about Black responsibility, our responsibility to clean ourselves up and educate ourselves. The problems that we're facing in our communities are chronic poverty, which creates an atmosphere full of negativity, frustration, hopelessness, depression, alcoholism, drug abuse, crime, and violence. These are some of the conditions that plague the Black community, which is dealing with extreme generational poverty. As we begin to gain social and economic equality, it is our duty to clean ourselves up and our community. As we gain social and economic equality, we must begin to dissolve any bitterness that we have in our hearts. We must become better citizens who are more productive in all areas of society. Our entertainers should be persuaded to deliver more positive content that leads our youth to make better choices in life. A new pride must develop with these new opportunities, and we must fight against negativity, frustration, hopelessness, depression, alcoholism, drug abuse, crime, and violence. Today's lesson is lesson 27, which is Wisdom God. Birthing what is to be born, a new person, a new place, or a new circumstance. Birthing something new. The number 2 is wisdom, which is the inexhaustible manifestation of knowledge, which is wise words spoken by a wise person, which is a reflection of one's knowledge, which is knowledge in motion, which is right judgment. The number 7 is God. I have said, you are gods. Arm, leg, arm, head. God. The original originator. The first intelligence. The Asiatic black man. The maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, the father of civilization, God of the universe. Bring into existence a complete mental birth of self. Let's bring into existence a complete mental birth of self. Click down in the notes, open up the information, and read more. The number 9, the letter 9, the letter 9, not the number, the letter, is I in the alphabet for Islam, which is I, self, law, am, master. The I is self. The self is the true reality, reborn into the knowledge of self. We need to be reborn into the knowledge of self, who we are, what that means in the existence of today, and how we make the changes that are vital in our communities. As our knowledge moves throughout our lives in a God and orderly direction, it brings the ability for judgment, the reward, and the penalty. Birthing what is to be born, a new person, a new place, or a new circumstance. I, self, Lord, and Master, reborn anew into chaos, which is knowledge of self. We shall, by any means necessary, protect, defend, and no longer allow others than ourselves to direct out our power. We are power. Whether you black as midnight or bright as Snow White, you better do me right, or I'm about to take flight. Put you on ice, blast on you twice. If you a zebra, you better come out them stripes. Just 'cause I'm dressed like I'm straight out of jail, I make more money than those white boys at Yale. And I got more sense than your presidents. And that college graduate, he can't pay his rent. You have been witnessing the strength of street knowledge, this Black History Month series. Stay in constant communication. Find out more about what we're talking about. Comment your add-ons, your takeaways. If you believe in what you heard, share and like the video. If you believe in self-administered reparations, share the video. Reach out to your living ancestors. Challenge your peers and ask your OGs. Constantly stay engaged. Peace to the melanated people. One love.